What's going on, guys? My name is Joel on the track, if you didn't know. If you did, well, you're on my channel, so it'd probably be me, wouldn't it? So I told y'all every Monday I was going to check in and let you guys know, based on what I made for the last week, what I was able to get in gear so that I could fix up my wonderful workspace. So let's go ahead and get into that. So my grand total across the board for everything that I made, $0. I didn't make a goddamn thing. But it's okay. Why is it okay? Because at the end of the day, some weeks are not going to be that good. It wasn't not busy though. I did quite a bit. I did some stuff for the streams that I'm either on or that I assist with. I recorded my own artist. I did some BTS for a friend's music video. But none of that necessarily fell under the terms of how I'm trying to challenge myself, which is if I'm shooting, then it goes towards shooting gear. If I'm making music, then it goes towards music gear. A lot of this stuff is responsibilities that I've either picked up, that I've decided to pick up on my own, or they were things that I was already doing that kind of fall outside of the lines of what I'm trying to do with the challenge. That's not to say that I didn't look on Facebook. I found a ton of amazing gear, and this week's already off to a better start, so I'm going to be picking up some of that this week. So next week, y'all will get to see the great things that I was able to pick up. But what I wanted to do, because I said I was going to check in every Monday and show y'all what I got. This is me showing up, doing the thing that I said I was going to do. And I also kind of wanted to make a point to people who are trying to freelance, because I used to be just a freelancer. All I did was freelance. I made all of my money freelancing. This is relatively normal. Not having a crazy week, not having a lot of people pay you for stuff happens all of the time. This is why it's important to do one of two things. One, save money and plan for those weeks where you might not have a lot going on. Two, diversify the ways that you make money. For example, for me, I'm running streams for people. I have monthly retainer clients. I have all of these other things that are helping me so that I can pay my bills, so that I could even do this challenge. I could put some of this extra money that I make towards this challenge. And for a long time, when I was just freelancing, I didn't really plan. I didn't really think about anything. Money came in, money went out. Whether it was me upgrading my studio, whether it was upgrading gear, whether it was me just paying bills, I didn't really think ahead, and I had to pay for it a lot of times. And not only last week, this week's suiting up to be even more busy. I'm traveling with Jane. We're going to the Bay. We're going to Atlanta. I've got people that are booking stuff for later on. So I do have money coming in those ways. But this is why, for me, I've kind of separated the clients that I have for live stream, retainer type stuff, social media management, all the other stuff that I do for people. I have those clients that are specifically making sure that I can pay my bills, and then I'm still doing my freelance work. As a freelancer, it gets very stressful when you're only relying on freelance work. If you don't have retainer clients, or if you don't have services that can provide that type of stability for you, I highly recommend it. After a while, I actually relied mostly on my retainer clients or my monthly clients versus just doing freelance stuff, whether it's me with engineering, whether it's me with photo or with video. Depending on the time of the year, even in somewhere like LA, things slow down, things happen, people cancel, people pay a deposit and don't show up. Any and everything could happen, right? So you want to make sure that even with the ups and downs that may happen, you still want to be able to make sure you're covering your bases, which again, for a long time, I didn't do. And I suffered a lot from it. Like I said, I had a studio. I ended up having to close the studio down, bit off a little more than I could chew. I'll take my L on that, you know what I mean? But again, it's because I was counting on the money that I was getting from freelancing, not realizing, hey, it's not always this fast. You got to pace how you grow so that you don't put yourself in a situation. All of that to say, this week's looking a lot better already. I've already had clients hit me up for some stuff. I'm already on Facebook hunting, trying to figure out what I want to get for this week so I can show you guys next week. I'm going to be doing a good amount of traveling. Maybe I'll show you guys some of the traveling that I'm doing. Jane's interviewing LaRussell, and she's interviewing Tricky Stewart. LaRussell's an artist that I really like. Tricky Stewart's one of the best in the industry to do it, so I'm really excited to be able to assist on those types of things. Later this week, we have the Spotlight series with Greenhouse, so I'll be helping over there as well, getting some content. A lot of stuff to do. It's going to be a really busy week on top of the other work that I'm doing so that I can do this challenge. But accountability, we showed up. We showed that you can still do it no matter how busy you are. Make money, make content, not excuses. Mwah, that's for your forehead. If you don't follow me, if you don't subscribe now. I promise you, it'll be a lot more interesting when I can actually get the shit that I was gonna get off of Facebook to show you guys how easy it is. But you know what? Hey, sometimes we put up a shot, don't go in, but we still get it done. Follow me on socials if you want to see the type of stuff that we're getting up to this week. It's gonna be a lot of live streams, a lot of interviews. It's gonna be good stuff. I'm gonna be working a lot. I'm already tired. I should be asleep because I gotta catch a plane in a couple hours. But accountability, friends. We don't make excuses in 2026. Y'all have a good week. I'll see you next Monday.